So welcome back to Winter Rose. This is my second June 2022 haul. This one was actually surprising because I was going in to look at the Australian sale at the moment, and then I ended up with a 15% discount on the beads that I got because I'm an Australian member. So basically there's 4 beads that I got. And then at the back of the bag, I have something that I got today from a kind of like pawn shop kind of thing. All genuine Pandora. So let me just pause and I'll open them up. So there's four beads in total. They gave me for some reason 4 of these boxes. So you can see here on my one of my hauls recently. So this one is just T for Tiki. This will be going on a bracelet of some kind. I haven't decided yet. It's just for my dog. I don't usually do the letters, but this one I just couldn't let go. It's also got little hearts, very dainty little hearts on there on one side. So that's the first one. This second one is to add to my stitch bracelet from my boy. So this is the knotted birth month stone, and this one's for April, which is both my dad and my partner's birth month. So that works out. And it's a really, really nice bead. It's very intertwined. I could have got the September one, which is my dog's birth month, my current dog Rusty, but I decided to just get one. So this next one was one of my want to buys. It's from the recent release, the summer. I think it's the actual first bead I've gotten from the, well, here in Australia it's currently winter, but the summer release nonetheless. This is the color changing chameleon, and the day that I went in to get him, they'd actually just gotten the restock. So his little bail there says "You are magic," and he does color change. So he goes from like a blue to a light purple when he changes. This one I wasn't going to get. I was going to wait a little while, but I decided to get him anyway. So I'm just trying to see if he will change color. Just while I'm holding him, there's the bail. It says "You are magic." It's very similar to the dragon that they did a few years ago. And he's changed color now, so he's purple. So the chameleon itself doesn't change, it's just these stripes on his back that change. So this one was also on my want to buys. It was the heart-shaped dream catcher. So my best friend got me at Christmas time the circle one. This is the heart shape. And it does actually say something like follow your dreams, or dreams are the key to the heart, or something like that. But yeah, it's gonna go on my open bangle next to my little snowflake, because I think it'll be really nice to put there, just something extra to spice it up a little bit. It is very it's just silver, like there's no enamel, there's no stones, but it is very detailed even though it's just silver. So it is the same on both sides. Even the detailing in the feathering, like the feathers, they're very detailed. Like you can see the different branches and stalks of the feathers and the direction they go, and then it looks like the actual beads have been woven into the metal for the dream catcher. So that's another beautiful little charm. So here's all 4 together. So these will be going on different bracelets. So this one I haven't got a spot for yet. This is going on Rusty's bracelet. This is going on my open bead one that I got recently. It's actually on my arm. So this bracelet. And then the chameleon, I'm not too sure where I'll put him yet. I may even just start a summer bracelet, because there is quite a few beautiful beads now, or even like a summer kind of vibey bracelet. So that one's the second one for the dream catcher. So I'll just show you the ones I got at the thrift store or the pawn shop today, whichever you want to say. We call them op shops here, or second-hand shops, but I know some places in the world call them thrift shops. So I'll just show you those. Was the bird cage. It's not the one that I wanted, but it is a bird cage nonetheless. I wanted the one where it opens up and the bird actually dangles out the bottom, but I'm finding it very hard to find. And when I do find it, people want like a ridiculous amount of money for it because it's two-tone, similar to this one. So it is just, you know, it needs a good clean because it's come from a, you know, a second-hand shop. There is a little bit of details that you can see. So the swirls, There's the heart on the top of the cage. It actually reminds me of some birds I used to own when I was a little girl. Unfortunately, one of my birds got out and got killed, so I guess it's an ode to them. So on the bottom, you've got the Hallmark S925 ALE. So as you can see, it's pretty beat up in terms of like it's pretty scratched up at the bottom. But the actual bead itself is in pretty good condition considering where I bought it from. I don't know how long they had it, but from what they said, it hasn't been sold. So I saw it. It literally was in a different section to the rest of the Pandora. Some of them were just really old beads that, you know, I've either seen or I didn't really want, or things I actually already have. So I'll probably put this little guy on my retired bracelet just because he was really, well, he wasn't hard to find. He was just literally there, but he's not very common that I've come across for a pretty good bargain price. So I paid $17 in total for him. That was with the 15% discount. And the second piece is actually something I've wanted for a very long time but never got around to buying. So it's actually the oxidized bracelet that they had. They don't make these anymore. I don't know why. This one is obviously being worn because it's quite stretched. It's very, it's like stuck in this kind of shape, which is really annoying because it really should fit better. But there's actually a kink here, but that's okay because it's secondhand and you get what you pay for, really. The clasp itself is pretty good, like it still works really well. It is a little stretched, so it doesn't fit on my hand properly. When it's on, I can sort of just shake it on and off like this, which is pretty concerning, but I have a watch that I wear on my wrist when I work, so if I do get around to wearing this, the watch will actually stop it from falling off my wrist, which is really good. I haven't decided what's going on here or what I'm using it for, but I saw it online and I went into the shop today just to see if they had it. They said it's 19 centimeters, but I feel like it's bigger. Because even though it is a bit bigger and it's a bit stretched, it's still in pretty good condition. Like the snake part of it is still quite connected. It's still pretty stiff, like it's not completely stretched, so there is some resistance to movement. But yeah, it is a little stretched, like you can see. Considering some of my bracelets are older than this one and they're not really that stretched, I just wonder what they actually did with it. It will need a clean, the same as the little bird cage, because these were not cleaned in store. So I obviously need to clean them. I'm actually curious. I might measure it and see how long it is. I have a 30 centimeter ruler here somewhere. One of my high school kids probably stole it. Who knows? But I'll find it and measure it because it's interesting to see sometimes, because they said on the website it was 19 centimeters. I asked the girl in store today and she had no clue. So I was like, okay, well, thanks for your help, I guess. But yeah, it was really just a random find. There was someone on Facebook selling this for $110, considering these were only $89 retail, originally Australian. To get it for $68 was pretty good. It was $75, but with the sale, they've dropped it down. So it is genuine Pandora. The hallmark is inside, but the sun is not cooperating with me today. So you can just see it in there, ALE 925. So I definitely checked it all out before I purchased it. So with the 6, that has brought my charms up to another 5. And I'm pretty sure I should have a little, actually I have one more in here because I was going to say, let me just pause again. So the last little guy for this haul is this pig. So I got him, he actually arrived the same day I purchased these. So he's actually the Chinese pig for the new year, which I believe was maybe 3 years ago now, because my sister is Year of the Pig and she's 27 this year. He's so cute. I got him for 35 Australian dollars off the seller off the Facebook page. It is definitely like S95 ALE. So because I have 2 siblings 12 years apart, that's actually both their star signs. So now I actually have all 4 Chinese zodiac signs for my partners and I. So both my brothers, myself, and my sister. So that is all 4. I may add mum and dad, but the Asian themed bracelet is getting very packed on now. So for this one, I am done. So that is my last new bead. I almost forgot, but he was sitting in the bag there. So that's everything I've gotten. So 4 new and 3 secondhand. Thanks for watching, guys.